What is it we sense in the good?
The inspiring.
The clean line.
The beautiful arc.
What is the unseen element that touches deeply, that moves us to act?
What happens when you agree to be part of a team?
Learn the intricacies of a discipline.
Establish new habits.
Roll up your sleeves and dig into the work.
What if we all believed the impossible was not just possible, but waiting for us?
Spirit believes that great education is a preparation for life. Learning a discipline helps with the many challenges faced. The learning of an art is a way to equip an individual. Working as a team, one sees the world differently.
What is competitive marching percussion? Commonly known as the sport of the arts, competitive marching percussion is comprised of a front ensemble or pit and the marching percussion or battery. The shows are a seamless integration of theater, music, and drill, all executed within strict time limits, guidelines, and tiered levels of performance. As of 2012, competitive indoor percussion was estimated to have over 45,000 participants worldwide. Yearly, this sport of the arts, representing over 50 regional and international competitive circuits, conclude with the most widely known international finals competition held in Dayton, Ohio, hosted by Winter Guard International. So who is Spirit Winter Percussion? Comprised of young participants of up to 22 years of age, Spirit is an independent open-class unit based out of Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Through the medium of the winter percussion activity, Spirit Winter Percussion is dedicated to teaching life lessons through the pursuit of individual excellence and personal growth. Through mutual respect, the integrated outcome makes the impossible possible. So some of you may be asking, what does it take to be a member of Spirit? Well, you must be 22 years old or younger, dedicated to playing daily and to weekly lessons, and a commitment to fundraising with needs-based scholarship available. Quite simply, you must have a passion and a willingness to learn. What does Spirit provide? For the education of its members, Spirit Winter Percussion provides a comprehensive program of training that includes weekly rehearsals during the season, education particular to the show theme, sponsors, and an experienced and dedicated staff of instructors, life coaches, mentors, and alumni dedicated to giving back and helping the impossible become possible. Who can audition and join, you ask? Any young person up to age 22 who is not or whose schools are not already associated with a marching percussion unit. What makes Spirit unique? As an independent group, Spirit can accept members who are no longer in the scholastic system, whose schools no longer or never had a program. This gives members a longer period of growth and education within the same discipline as it can span grades through high school and beyond. Spirit staff is often asked, how are 7 to 10-year-olds prepared for such a high level of performance? At Spirit, all participants are considered full contributors. Show music and design are created with the individual in mind. A member's show responsibility is crafted to provide growth for each member within the framework of the whole. Spirit's vast and varied network of family, friends, staff, and alumni support the activity, a life lesson of the value of the contribution of each person, and, simultaneously, a living example, the example of giving back. One of Spirit's unofficial sayings is, "Until you age out, this organization is focused solely on you, but afterward, it's time for you to spend your life for others." This too is brought to life in Spirit, as guided by the experience and knowledge of alumni and staff, seniors are required to instruct and mentor junior members. Lastly, Spirit is in a unique position to cultivate the individual's creative growth. Being unrestricted by the scholastic grade brackets and age, Spirit is able to bring a more complete experience in all phases of the activity. Activities such as show design. Members gather to generate ideas for the theme and journey of their show, integrating everyone's input to inform the designs. At Spirit, everyone counts.
Each year, Spirit Winter Percussion chooses a show concept that tackles a universal truth. Love, hate, passion. Can anything of value exist without these intense emotions? If a society or individual will not engage in this very human journey of passion, what permeates is indifference, bitter, careless. Spirit chose the tango music and dance to portray these complicated themes. Born in the ports of Argentina, the tango is a cultural expression of life itself, the search for connection, for home. The tango teaches us what it means to talk to each other, to love, to hate, to be free, to possess, to care deeply about the living of life.
Much better, much better.
After being exposed to Argentinian dance and art, learning about the different Greek definitions of love, and discussing their relationships to hate and indifference, members submitted their design drafts. Two front ensemble members then took on the responsibility of creating and executing the final floor and costume designs. Lindsay Kanega, a 7-year veteran, after several canvas studies, hand-painted the final floor design from which the floor, Tango, Frost on the Burning Rose, was fabricated. Dresses and suits for Tango were designed by Sharon Tingley, also of the front ensemble, who, after reviewing the plethora of submissions and a design class in New York City, arrived at this stunning result. These costumes and floor set the stage for this year's production, Tango, Frost on the Burning Rose.
Tango explores the vast and complicated relationship of love, anger, indifference, and passion through the Argentinian music and movement of the tango. The Greeks of history would be lost with our present amalgamation of love. They had 6 different classifications of love, from pragma, the long-established or mature love of patience and tolerance, to eros, considered fiery, dangerous, and irrational. The first movement represents the most virtuous aspects of love: pragma, agape, and philia. Nurturing, sacrifice, patience, loyalty, tolerance, and selflessness. Set to Michel Camilo's Libertango, a very quick rhythmic Latin tango opens the show. The music blends the authentic sound of a guitar with a lyrical and driven dynamic from the front ensemble and battery. The second movement of tango opens with a question: is anger the enemy of love? Based on the Tango de Roxane from Moulin Rouge, two tango dancers take the visual spotlight as the story unfolds about two lovers. The man who would only have one and the woman who would not be possessed meet and begin to dance. Playful encounters diverge as the female dancer develops into a narcissistic state, and the male dancer's desire to possess drives him to the fiery, irrational state of eros. The tension of these two differing agendas continue to tease and play on the desires of the other, culminating in a rage-filled explosion and final rejection. Where passion seeks only to possess, there can be no trust. Without trust, there cannot be love. If love is the opposite of anger, then what is indifference? Spirit continues by portraying the true enemy of love in their penultimate movement, Indifference. The tango couple and members isolate themselves from the hurt expressed through simple keyboard parts with sloppy glissandi, dead strokes, and a rigidly mechanical battery arrangement of Julio Iglesias' La Comparsita. No love can exist in this void. So then, love and anger are sides of the same coin of passion. Indifference is the opposite. Astor Piazzolla's Tango Suite expresses this celebration of the two sides of that coin. A clapping sequence and the Latin American cajon drum feature begin the movement, culminating in a celebration of the passion so embodied by the tango. So what we sense in the good is the clean line of art, the inspiration of life, the beautiful arc of passion. That is the unseen element that inspires us to act.
This is the culmination of our year's work.
The result of a life's journey.
We have learned a new art expression, and we invite you to see the world differently.
Tango!